Well, good morning, everybody. Chuck here with no time to be sad, which means I don't have time for things that are not important in my life. I am here today in rainy ThatPhanom in our Thai family home with my wonderful wife, Paige. Today, we have nothing going on. I'm just going to bring you for our random day in life in Thailand. I love my life here in Thailand. It's like a never-ending dream, you know. The thing about retirement, what it means to me, is that I wake up and do whatever I want to do in the morning and not have to do a bunch of stuff for people that don't really care about me anyway. It's been a really good 10 years and really had a good time and really have just enjoyed being spontaneous, traveling the world, and just having a random day. I wish I could sit tight a little bit better than I do, but I don't. I find myself sitting at the computer or something, and it becomes depressing. But it's rainy season right now, so it's difficult to do anything at the current moment. I did get on my bike yesterday and ride 10 kilometers. I didn't bring a camera. Next time I get on I used to make a lot of video on the bicycle. We had a lot of people that were interested in bicycling following the channel, but I'm sure after the first golf video, they probably dissipated and told all their friends, oh, he's a golfer. No, just kidding. But maybe next time we'll bring the camera and show you guys a little bit around from a bicycle view. Yeah, look, I got it out. Got it all cleaned up, ready to go. I bought this bike a few years ago. I really like it. It's a Twitter bike. It's a German design, and I got it because it has disc brakes, because I had a team bike, and I ran into the back of a car one time in Mukdahan that he just stopped really fast in front of me. Not a car, a truck. And I hit the bed, and I came off and I hit the ground, and the guy just slowly drove off, and then people were sitting there. And one guy got off his motorbike to try to help me get up, but they were just like, oh shit, there's a big foreigner on the ground. So I said, I got to get something different, because the bicycle is fast. And when you're going like 30 kilometers per hour, I wasn't going that fast in traffic, but I've had occasions where I needed to stop because of people on motorbikes. They love to come out, like I'm on the side, so they just love to come out. I don't know if you guys live in Thailand and I don't have a motorbike license. But when you get a motorbike license in Thailand, do they tell you the first thing you should do is take your mirrors off of your motorbike? And when you drive, just drive like out in the middle of the first lane and then come back in. And it's not your fault. If something happens, it's everybody else behind you's fault. So if there's an accident, don't worry, it's not your fault, it's their fault. Do they tell you that shit? It's crazy. There's been a bunch of times when I've been riding my bike and they just come out and they're like, I have nowhere to go, you know? And I get next to them and they get like, oh my God, there's a bicycle. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, there's a truck too. Like, why don't you look? Fun times in Thailand. But yeah, it's good to live life in the moment and not worry about anything around you, right? Except when you're driving a vehicle. Good morning. My father-in-law's garage is looking still a mess, but emptier. My mom's new storage area. Yeah. Here's my little area. This is my area right here. That's it. This is what I got. And it leaks water down on everything too. But hey, I do have a spot to put stuff. I bought several refrigerators. I bought this one when we first moved here. The original one, which I have upstairs, is really small. I have it upstairs just mainly for water. I keep some seasonings in it. In Thailand, you can't leave seasonings out because of the moisture. It'll turn into a rock. So I keep some of my his favorite seasonings from the States upstairs, and just water, to have cold water if I need it. It's really not necessary, but we have it. That was the original refrigerator when we first moved here. So I said, well, we need to upgrade because I like to cook and stuff. So I bought this one. And it was a good one. I don't have too much. Paige keeps her stuff out here. Anything we want to keep and not get thrown away, we have to keep it outside because my mother-in-law throws everything away. But here I have more seasoning stuff from the States. Hey, I know I said this before, but if you guys are coming here, this stuff here, if you like ranch dressing, is the bomb. Like, you only need a little tiny bit of the powder and mayonnaise and milk, and you can make really, really good salad dressing. Oh, I was looking for this cheese before. Anyway, yeah, there's just, you know, this is just some stuff that I have acquired that I have to keep hidden. I'm gonna make a, Daz brought me some, really cool, brought me some corn tortillas back. I've almost used half of them, the other half are here. Got them in the freezer. But yeah, I have this outside just for my own stuff. My brother-in-law brought me that. I didn't ask him to. And I'm trying not to, it's very difficult to eat them too because they melted. I always tell him, bring me Reese's Pieces, but he brings me the Reese's peanut butter cups. Reese's Pieces are they're like M&Ms. But it's cool. I was very thankful he brought those. Yeah, there's just some random stuff. All right, well, I'm gonna make me a breakfast taco this morning. I have to put a little bit of meat, seasoned meat outside so it doesn't end up in some tom yum soup or something. Buy this big giant thing of butter here. It's like $10. Just like an Australian brand, I think. I redid this kitchen. Well, I didn't do it myself. I had it done, paid for it to have it done. A couple years ago, it was a really good investment. The kitchen that was here before was more Thai style and everything. You would have no shelving underneath the sinks. It was just like a hole, and my mother-in-law was trying to dig in there all the time and try to find stuff. So we had the kitchen tore completely out and made a modern one, and it was a really good investment. The quality was amazing. I think the whole thing cost me just about 200,000 baht, which is somewhere around 6,000 US dollars, which is amazingly inexpensive for a kitchen remodel, you know. But pretty happy with it. Paige put in some really nice screen doors upstairs and in our little family room over here, which is great. It keeps the insects out and stuff like that. I know I'm in a tropical area, and in Texas we have massive bugs, like gigantic bugs in Texas too, but we don't really camp most of the time. We don't live outside. I really just wanted to put a big, nice, beautiful screen door, you know, with glass that we can close it to, but mostly screen, just to keep not only the insects but the dust down, because my mother-in-law is asthmatic. But it's just trying to convince him it's just not going to happen. But it's okay. So we just made some other deals. We put the screen there so we can eat in there if we wanted to. I just don't like to eat around flies. I don't know. Some people may think it's okay, but I think it's disgusting. I don't like flies. I don't like them touching my food or touching me. And I have a fly phobia. So, but we put some screen doors upstairs too. And a lot of times I just go upstairs and eat breakfast in my room. See, I know you can't really see them, but there's flies are everywhere in here. And especially during the rainy season, they get all over the place. So I can't even let my plate out for a second without watching it. I put that shit on everything. We recently painted this entire upstairs, put some pictures. This is my workout area here. Really happy with this. I bought this stuff when I first got here. And it's been really nice. This thing here, I bought it in Mukdahan and had it delivered. And they set it up. This other stuff I got off of Lazada. Had to put it together. Usually I ride my elliptical there, open the window. There used to be a big metal, like really a gaunty, not even a strong metal cage over this, but it was on the outside and it was like impossible to get in there and open the window. So I took it out, I hid it behind our closet in the bedroom. And that way I can open this up and have some cool air come in here, because things tend to get moldy and I have a lot of computer equipment in here. But I try not to be too disruptive here. If something really, really needs to get done, Paige tells them, no, this is this is what we have to do. Because I don't know, I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but sometimes things need to be done, and my father-in-law sometimes is very, very, like, they don't, not just him, but in the culture of Thailand, like, they don't replace anything unless it's not usable anymore. Not the newer generation, but kind of his generation. And I know I mentioned this before, but the roof was leaking so bad, it was coming through the light sockets in the rainy season. And going back and forth after a couple of years, I finally just told Paige, we're leaving during rainy season. We're going to cover everything up in our room with plastic, get it off the ground, and go. And then I told her, go tell your mom we're leaving for 6 months. We'll come back. And then as soon as I did that, she's like, oh my God, no, don't. You know, they called somebody, and I wasn't asking them to pay for it. I paid for the whole thing, you know, but it just needed to be done. All the money that we put into this house is for an investment for Paige anyway. Even if we didn't leave here, and this was going to be like not Paige's home, we would still do it. Well, I don't know. I probably wouldn't do anything, because every time I try to make an upgrade, like, I would just probably let them figure it out. Unless it was an emergency, but I mean, they've got the means of doing stuff for themselves too. They're not poor. See, this is what I do normally. I just sit here. What I'll do is I'll make some video in the morning a little bit. Even when we travel, I kind of do this. And then, you know, I'll do a little editing, have some breakfast, do a little editing, go run around, come back in the afternoon, maybe do a little editing. And then at nighttime, I'll finish up the video. It just kind of gives me some in-between time things to do. And when I'm home, I don't really feel like making videos, so I don't really have a lot of editing to do. So I've just been, you know, mostly just, you know, I'm not 30 anymore, so I can't exercise really hard like I want to every day, because I have to let my body recover. But I've been trying to do some cardio to lose this. It's gone down a lot, but it's gonna, you know, I didn't get it overnight. So I want it to come off slowly so that it'll stay off. I've done this before. When I was younger, I did the Atkins diet. I guess today they call it the carnivore diet because Mr. Atkins died, so they call it something else now. But I lost like almost 20 pounds in, I think, almost 3 weeks. But I was in my 30s, and I had, out from the military, and then I just kept my eating habits, and then started drinking beer and stuff out in the country. And then my ex-wife said, you know what, you're getting fat. And I'm like, what with my beer here? I'm like, so that next day I just, I gave away my beer, and well, I didn't give it away. I just put it in the refrigerator out in the barn. And then I went on the Atkins diet, and it worked pretty good. But I gained a lot of it back like shortly after. But I just continued to slow down my bad habits, and it went away. But here I think I just sit around. When we travel, we don't do a lot of cardio, and I'm driving a lot and getting snacks and stuff, so it happens. I know you might be tired of hearing about dieting stuff. Let's talk about something else. Anyway, I just this is what I do during the day, and then when I get a chance, I'll go maybe on the elliptical or something if it's raining, and if not, I'll go. Me and Paige will go for a walk, but I got my bike out, so I need to start doing that again. I felt pretty good, except my thumbs hurt a little bit from holding. I can't believe I used to ride that thing like 110 kilometers a day. Those were the days. ทำอะไรแม่
ต้มย
ต้มย
ำต้มยำไก่มีไก่
ำเอาไฟไหม
นะ
เปิดไฟไหมฮะ
เปิดเลย
โอเค
มีไก่น้อยหนึ่งพอดีผัดกระเพาะหมู
อาหารเที่ยง
อันเที่ยงทำดู
ข้าวกำ What you doing, babe? Giving the trees a haircut? This lot here is still for sale. How much do they want for it? 8? Like 8 million?
7 something.
It's strange. And I know I think too much. As a Westerner, we just think too much. But this Kuyavan guy, he bought that and a little bit of land behind it. So this lot here is like it's like an L shape. It goes back to that fence in the back. Got a beautiful tree. You can cut that one down because it's a fruit tree. But anyway, I think they want like 8 million, maybe 7. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. It's too much. But I know it's on this road if that's really important to somebody. I don't know. But my thought is they should have just sold it to them while they had the chance, because in about 10 years, I think there's just going to be a lot of land for sale because people are, it's a lot of, look at the houses. I mean, there's a lot of new construction getting built here, and that's what's happening. They're just, the older people are leaving the earth and the newer people are, fixing it up. There's going to be a lot of land for sale soon, and they're going to miss out. But I guess they, like Paige said, they probably just don't need the money. They don't need the money, I guess, huh? Yeah. Their teacher, retirement, teacher money. But they want to hold on to that to get some, high price, so. He's just eventually, I think, going to take that down and make a big garage next to his house. But they wanted to build a hotel there, so who knows what'll happen. Somebody wanted to put a 7-Eleven, but they couldn't get the funding for it because of the location of the property. Something to that effect. What do you want, you spoiled dog? My mother-in-law just made lunch for us. She's an amazing cook. And that's a lot of the reason the food is so good here, but I had explained to them a few years ago, and I didn't really realize this. I'm going to actually do a video on eating habits or maybe table etiquette, something like that. I think it's important for people that come to Thailand, maybe they get in around a family environment, meeting the family or stuff like that. There's a few things you need to know when eating in Thailand. Well, one thing is that where I come from, you eat everything on the plate before you get up, you know. You don't leave food on the plate, that means you didn't like it. But here, it's different. If you eat everything, means you're still hungry. So it just is like, why does it keep coming and keep coming? Like, I try to not be disrespectful and I want to eat everything on my plate, but then it keeps coming, it keeps coming, it keeps coming. So here, it's different. Always leave a little food on the plate means that you're full. It's the opposite for us, so. But she makes such wonderful food, you know, but it's healthy stuff. I would just eat too much, especially late at night. And like really, really, really spicy, like over the top spicy where I'm like sweating to death. But I like it like that, but I've had to stop. In the past couple years, I haven't eaten. Like if you eat, like for example, som tam, usually Thai people will put about 5 to 10 chilies in there. I put 10 chilies in mine. Now I put like 3. Yeah, raining. Well, finished my exercise, having a cup of tea. My mother-in-law is slaving in the kitchen.
Cảm ơn em. Hạt trà mú đinh. Đấy là cái này. อันนี้ปั่นแก๊ส
The kitchen is full of flies, so and it just drives me nuts, man. Gonna have a Sunday fun day today. It's gonna be fun in our insect-free room. You ready to party? Wow, that all looks amazing. Sunday fun day.
นึกว่าไปซื้ออ๋อซื้อหมูเด้งมาสุวรรณ
มันยื่น
สุขภาพแข็ง
ช่อง
แร
แก้ว
งสุขภาพแข็งแรงน้ำขาวอย่าเมาก่อนนะ
กินน้ำก่อนนะ Alright guys, gonna end the video. Had a relaxing Sunday fun day. I think when I don't like drink a beer or something, everybody's so shocked. Like I'm the life of the party. Huh? Now they're like, "What's wrong with you? You're not fat." I was like, I want to take a break. That's all. Take a break. Pure pressure, you know. Anyway, glad to see everybody having a good time here. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the next No Time to Be Sad video. If you got time, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it would mean a lot to me for you to be a subscriber to our channel. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Bye.